listening to music? You bopping around like that?
No, I'm just getting excited.
Okay. Something to be excited about today. Actually, wait, there might be. We do have an unboxing today.
Oh yeah,
One of our viewers, Sammy, sent in a little package for us to open at the end of
sweet
the show.
Sammy.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Slingin
Yeah.
Books Talkin shop, presented by Useful Comics. I'm Matt. He's Josh. Josh is now 0-4 in our fantasy football league, and I play him this week, so he's gonna go 0-5, bitch. Useful Comics is a new multi-vendor marketplace. You can buy, sell comics, slabs, trades, omnis, and more. Sign up now for a 3-month free trial, which will be going to a 1-month free trial this month. We'll also be adding a super low 5% commission tier if you really just want to put your books on there and wait till they sell. Or you can sign up for the $6 and switch. It's up to you to make the best decision for your business. You can also run your own auctions. Okay, so lots of news this week. I was hoping for there was supposed to be a big announcement today about Spawn, according to Todd McFarlane, and we'll get to that at the end there. But
Sure.
yeah. Okay. So first up, Marvel's Blade loses its director, Bassam Tariq.
Sad.
Well, so from all reports, the script is a little weak, according to some reports.
Yeah.
Now, this wasn't due to the director. This is scheduling because I think they've pushed it back. Blade, which has a release date of November 3rd, 2023. That's not going to happen. Was gearing up to begin shooting in November in Atlanta. It's unclear how Tariq's departure will impact production. Start of the vampire action thriller, which has Oscar winner Mahershala Ali in the title role, as well as Delroy Lindo and old actor Aaron Pierre. Old actor.
I don't
know who that is.
Looking.
Are they talking about the show with Jeff Bridges? I don't know.
Pierre.
Due to continued shifts in our production schedule, Bassam is no longer moving forward as director of Blade, but will remain an executive producer. Marvel said in a statement to THR, "We appreciate Bassam's talent and all the work he's done getting Blade to where it is." Tariq also thanked them. Oh, Sammy's here. Hello. Hey, I got your package, Sammy.
What's up?
I'll be doing that at the end of the show, and there is kind of a story that goes with it. Blade has seen its start of production shift at least once, if not twice. Now it's going to look like a third time as it's going another round of script rewrites. Bo DeMeo, who has worked on shows such as Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, The Witcher, and its animated spin-off, as well as Marvel's own Moon Knight, is the current writer. One source says the studio is already in search mode for a new director. Who directed the original Blade movie? Just get that guy. First
I
Blade
don't know
movie
who
was
that.
good. I don't remember who it was though. I think David Goyer wrote the script. I don't remember who the director was though.
98. Wow, feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
Good God.
Who was the director?
The director was Stephen Norrington.
What has he done?
Stephen Norrington.
What has he done lately?
He's from England, and he did he did League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay, so his talent left all after one movie, is what you're saying.
He even played, holy shit, he even played Michael Morbius in the alternate ending of the original Blade. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Morbius?
Oh my God.
Is
In
that
the
like
alternate ending,
is
I don't...
that like a deleted scene you can find on the internet?
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God, I gotta fucking see it.
Yeah, it's not a totally bad story, Sammy. It wasn't a problem. It was just kind of annoying. Which was totally on Canada Post's fault, not your fault or my fault. Maybe my kind of fault.
I think it's online.
What was it? I'll have to look that up.
Oh my God.
Did Andor just open the door for fan favorite Star Wars characters live action debut?
Is this episode 4? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Have you not seen it?
I watched it.
Oh, you did watch it. Okay.
I did. Yes.
So while episode 1, 2, and 3 was quite the slow burn, which I was totally happy to enjoy as a Star Wars fan, Season
Yes.
4 is like got me hooked now.
Oh
Like
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
sprinkling of politics and Mon Mothma, and yeah. Oh, I'm totally in. Anyways, um so in episode 4, one story branch follows Stellan Skarsgård's mysterious rebel alliance leader, Luthien Rael.
Scott.
It's revealed that Luthien is far from the hooded stone-faced espionage operative and recruiter we met in the first arc of the series. In his daily life, he's also a seemingly wealthy, influential, and prominent member of the Coruscant elite. When he did that switch on his ship, like, ha 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 ha, like pretending to be, oh, Jesus.
It was very good.
Specifically, though, Luthien is an antiquities dealer of rare and valuable artifacts. His store is adorned with all kinds of deep-cut Easter eggs from Star Wars lore, which it also had the armor from Star Wars Unleashed in the background.
Yes, it did actually. It did.
So it also had
So cute.
let's see where I leave off. But his presence in Andor, the time period of 5 BBY, and the specific nature of Luthien's profession and dual-sided character all adds up to the best story of opportunity for Dr. Chelialuna Afra to make a live-action debut in Star Wars. So Dr. Afra has been heavily spec'd for a very long time. She's sort of like the Indiana Jones, but way worse personality and ethics and morals. Her first appearance is Darth Vader Volume 3, number 3 in 2015. It says here Afra is a mix of Harrison Ford's two most iconic roles, Han Solo and Indiana Jones. She's a brilliant but ne'er-do-well archaeologist, thief, smuggler, hacker, and all-around hustler who loves playing all sides of the Galactic Civil War. Yeah, so this, I mean, we kind of always figured that she'd show up at some point. She does have 2 murderous robots that she hangs out with that are cool. A protocol droid and a astromech droid who like to torture people. And that's how they get their rocks off, which is weird, but
Hot.
they're fun. She also hangs around with Black or Santon, and she's at odds with him sometimes. Yeah, so there's lots of stories there. Her evil versions of 000 and B21. Those are the murderous, torturous robots. They're pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you spec on that book, it might be coming, or it's just a tease and you've lost all your money. Okay, Armor Wars is now being developed as a movie. Don Cheadle is still on board as Rhodey, though. Thank goodness. So originally it was supposed to be a TV show, probably 6 episodes long, like most of the other Marvel stuff. However, and it's been conspicuously absent from a couple of Marvel's announcements lately.
100%.
So there's speculation that it was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
The director has said all along that it is still happening, but now it's just happening in movie format. The studio is said to have been eyeing a 2023 production start for the series, but those who had been prepping for the shoot were only notified of the change today. No directors were attached that we know of. Fine. Like, if you don't have enough material for 6 episodes, I'm fine with an hour and 45-minute movie, I guess, to like make it tight.
Yeah. I have a question. When was the last time we saw like Cheadle in another movie other than
Infinity Endgame? No.
last little bit?
Was he in? He was in Falcon Winter Soldier, wasn't he?
For what?
I don't know, 30
Two
seconds?
two scenes?
Yes, but that's the last time. Which I'm been meaning to go back and watch that, but I'm pretty sure he's got a big scene at the end too with or maybe not. Maybe that's just Anthony Mackie. I'm sure he's in that. I'm sure he's in that show.
Okay, tell me what's going on here.
Okay, I'll try.
He did a bunch of like half decent things.
Yeah.
Then
Monday is supposed to be pretty good.
Then he did Marvel.
Yeah.
Then he did DuckTales, that's cool.
DuckTales?
Yeah, the new one, the reboot. He did it for 2 years.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, it pays
Okay.
the bills.
But then he did like TV shorts. He did a movie called No Sudden Move. He was in the new Space Jam movie. The TV series that you just mentioned.
Nobody watched that movie.
No, the TV show you just mentioned. He was in the new Wonder Years. He's the narrator.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Oh yeah.
sure. And then another narration of a short, White Noise, in 2002. One more miniseries, and then Secret Invasion and Armor Wars.
Yeah, he's a working actor.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's really done anything. I don't know if Marvel has an overall. I don't know if they have an overall support for him to sustain a 6-arc episode.
Oh yeah,
TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I think, you were saying that, like, the story's poor and blah blah blah, and it's like, I think also there's like that's a big thing. I think that's a huge thing.
You mean it wouldn't do well enough because it's just Don Cheadle?
Yeah,
they're turning it into a movie though.
That's what I mean. They're making it shorter because he can only handle so much.
Yeah, but now this is going to theaters. It's not going to Disney Plus.
In 45 days it will, right?
Well, yeah, if they stick to that. But
anyway, yeah, that's what I think.
Don't be hating on
it's okay.
Machine.
I don't hate on him. It's just, Cheadle. What? He had the juice, and now I feel like he's losing some of the juice.
Well, it's because you just haven't watched Black Monday.
Yeah.
You haven't watched what he's in, so you've like out of sight, out of mind, because he hasn't been around much.
I'm very pink on Facebook. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. That's okay.
It's your tan. Marvel Studios may be looking to recast General Ross with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is possible contender.
Yes. Yes.
So we were all wondering who, now that William Hurt has passed away, how are they going to bring Red Hulk in and bring General Ross back?
Yes.
So William Hurt's health appeared to be on the decline for some time before he passed away this year, something that was evident from the fact that the visual effects was used to improve his appearance in Black Widow. His death struck a blow to Hollywood, as the actor isn't easy to replace. He is not. He was a very good actor. Though it does seem Marvel Studios isn't finished with General Thunderbolt Ross yet. Scooper Jeff Snyder, who admittedly has something of a spotty track record, is claiming that Star Wars and Indiana Jones legend Harrison Ford is Marvel Studios' top choice to play Ross. Thunderbolts said that the studio considered making his involvement in the project known at D23, but didn't want to overshadow his presence at the event hype for Indiana Jones 5. I also read there's a rumor that Kathleen Kennedy put a stop to that. They were going to announce him at D3, and she wanted to keep the focus on Indy, which they showed nothing of. Like,
there's a video.
Let's all just walk out and thanks.
Yeah, there is something regarding that. So yeah.
But I don't know. They could have just announced it. It would have been fine. Like, he shows up. I can
kind of see it.
Cast things like, yeah. Okay. New comic book event kicking off in January. Captain America: Cold War. A new legendary saga in Captain America's 80-year history is just on the horizon. Kicking off next year, Captain America: Cold War will be an epic comic book crossover between both current Captain America ongoing titles. Writers Colin Kelly and Jackson Lanzig, and artist Cameron Carnero tackling Sentinel of Liberty, and writer Tochi Onyebuchi and artist RB Silva taking the reins of Symbol of Truth. I have both of those, the first 4 issues each. I have read the first issue each, and that has been it. So I'll have to catch up before this crosses over. This week at New York Comic Con, Marvel Comics will host the Captain America Cold War. This week a Marvel special event where new information about the crossover, including Winter Soldier's key role, will be revealed. In the meantime, more has been revealed about what's to come for Captain America in January. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty #8. Captain America's allies find themselves scattered across the country. Oh, that's just like a preview of whatever. Oh, that is MODOK. That's a cool cover.
Huh.
Is that Emma Frost? Okay.
Interesting. Not Storm?
No. She's white.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. I couldn't tell.
The other Captain America. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of spec, and now you've lost all your money, those people who are behind Grendel because it got optioned by Netflix, gonna be a little disappointed. Grendel was by Dark Horse, and it was based on the same name by Matt Wagner. Grendel, aka Hunter Rose, an assassin and crime lord who, in early '90s, actually started a crossover with Batman. After heading to New York City to avenge the death of a lost love, he goes to war with the Big Apple's underworld, only to realize why beat them when you can join them. So Netflix had done pretty much, apparently shot almost all 8 episodes. The project was announced last September. It had Supernatural executive producer Andrew Dabb, along with Akbar Ali,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Corrigan, Julian Black, Antelope. Nice name, Antelope. Emma Ho, and the Flash star Andy Mentius as Larry Stoller. Yeah, so they got almost to the end, and then we're like, no, we're done. This may not be it for the show.
What is happening?
As the producers do have the option to shop it elsewhere, assuming it's not
Sure.
horrendously bad. We can't imagine why a streamer or network wouldn't jump at the chance to finish off a show after the Netflix bore the brunt of the cost. Yeah, I would find it hard to be like, they spent $75 million on a show. It needs like a half hour left to spend $10 million, and you get a whole show out of it. And
Sure.
Netflix, I don't know, $20 million to just take it off their hands. But if it doesn't happen, you spent a lot of money in a book that now is dead for Grendel.
Enjoy.
Yeah, speaking of, well, this is what happens when you spec on a book that gets optioned. Like, Noctera is a big one that is supposed to be optioned, and then the last thing we heard was like it got optioned, and that was like a year plus ago, and you haven't heard anything since.
Right. Of course.
Classic. Something is Killing the Children got optioned, and that was like 2 years ago. You haven't heard anything since.
And it's still popular now, right? Though?
Oh yeah, like something like if you wanted to start collecting Something is Killing the Children, good luck getting the first book, the first print of the first book at a decent price. Yeah, which actually we can look that up right now where we do top 10.
Do it. Keys of the week, your top 10. I'm having a terrible heyday.
Heyday? Hair day?
Hair day. Do you still do the intro? Did I mess it up again?
Yeah, I still do the intro, and yes, you messed it up again.
Fuck.
It's only singing anyways.
I can do it better.
Okay, so lots of Deadpool and Wolverine. Wolverine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 7 books in the top 10.
That is fucked. Holy shit, that's crazy, man.
That Hugh Jackman is back for Deadpool 3. This is
what?
This is Sammy has first prints of Something is Killing the Children on in all its variants. Wow, you are sitting on a potential gold mine of a couple $1,000, Sammy. That's nice.
Dirty.
I missed the boat on that, although I bought the hardcover that came out 1 to 15, and it's a great show. I'm like totally looking for great comic. I'm totally looking forward to it being a great show. It's pretty fun. I did not miss out on the House of Slaughter like offshoot series. I've got all of those, but to go back and like collect first prints of all that is going to be expensive. Okay, so lots of Wolverine.
Just all over your face.
This is the one that popped the most just because it's got them both on the cover and them like, you know, $1,800 for our newsstand for their first meeting. God damn. Yeah.
Oh, that's a surpassimitable. Even the fucking next one.
I get the newsstand part, but god damn, like this one. Wait a minute. So this one's a 9.6. What's a deluxe variant? 7.5. So 160. That's not like if you just want to own it as like a display thing. 160 is not bad for 7.5, I guess.
It's well, I mean, it's gonna make over $1 billion. The movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you know what, I
just wait until Wolverine shows up against the Hulk. Like 181 is gonna skyrocket. Like it's a high book now. Like you can get them for like the 8s and 9s are like I don't know $40,000, but when it
Unreal. That's just crazy.
what is that going for these days? 181. My comma.
Do we include the
Okay, so
little
that's
Edward
only 100.
Norton?
Apparently, I'm wrong. You can get it for $100.
Mm.
These are all bids. Where's the buy it now?
Okay, so we don't have it included in the news list. So I'm going to say as you look at Incredible Hulk.
4.5 is a 4.5 restored is $4,000.
Oh, variations, which is apparently Edward Norton said something about Marvel being in bad taste when they recasted him.
Bad taste.
That's all that he said, really.
Well, apparently-
They asked him about it, and he was like, I don't know, it's just really in bad taste. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe,
well, so
maybe.
He's notoriously hard to work with and kind of a dick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about those reports.
Yeah.
That's
he
right.
did. Well, he got the role from a different one. So shouldn't he be sad about taking it away from Eric Bana?
Yeah, we haven't.
Kind of a dick move that I took it away from Eric Bana.
Have we even heard from Eric Bana?
3.5, 3,700. Yeah. So
Hulk.
Yeah. So apparently Edward Norton was upset that they recast him with Mark Ruffalo. It was frankly a better Hulk, anyways.
Yeah.
4.5 off-white pages, 3,700. So you can get I don't know what can you even find a 9 at this point? 1.5, 4.5. Even like an ungraded good plus 3,200. 5.5.
That is unreal.
8.0 qualified 5,200. Oh, 6,200, 7.5. $6,000, 5.5.
Sauce.
I expect all of these to at least double when that shows up on screen, right? Am I right, kids? Okay. Marketplace. Dr. Aphra number two. Number 24 is still in the top 10. Well, I guess it's in the top 10 this week and last week. Just because it's got the first appearance of the Sith Seeker, Dark Seekers.
Okay.
Yeah, that flew off shelves everywhere. I went in my LCS.
Yeah, right.
And
We
then,
talked,
I'm like, hey, I know I said last week. He's like, yeah, because I told him last week I didn't want any Dr. Aphra in my box.
Yeah, I know. You said
He's
no.
like, oh, I was just telling Nate here that you didn't want Dr. Aphra this week.
Hey.
Like, yeah, about that. I mean, I'll pay fair market value for it. He's like, no, you're a good customer. We'll just give it to you for
Oh,
price.
wow.
But then he's like, and then some guy came in here at 10 o'clock just as we opened, asking for 2 copies. We told him to get lost.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, so lots of X-Men, Wolverine stuff. This is the first appearance of Deadpool. I wonder what that's going for these days.
Check it.
7.5 white pages, 375. That's actually kind of come down a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of sounds like it, actually.
Yeah, at the height of Deadpool, it was getting close to 800. But this is a bit cheaper these days. I'm sure this is just like a course correction, and it'll go right back up as soon as we get a trailer. Like double.
It'll explode.
Yeah. Okay.
Won't have a chance.
Keys is in stores today and tomorrow. Garbage Pail Kids Origins number 1. Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, first appearance of Web Weaver, the first gay alternate universe Spider-Man, first appearance of Hunter Spider, first appearance of a Spider character created by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, directors of Into the Spider-Verse. So you'll want to get a copy of that. Earth Divers number 1, a group of apocalypse survivors who discover a time travel portal in a cave, theorize the precise point in history when everything took a turn for the worst, and resolve to rectify the problem by traveling to 1492 to kill Christopher Columbus.
Perfect.
The writer said during an interview that this series has been optioned by 20th Century Television. Well then, speaking of spec and optioned, get your Earth Divers number 1. It actually sounds like an interesting story. So I bought a copy before even reading this, or before even realizing that he said it had been optioned. Okay,
Mm.
Archie Halloween Spectacular. Dark Ride number 1. A young man lands his dream job at Devilland, a horror-themed amusement park, but quickly discovers the real nightmares behind the scenes and the truth about its reclusive creator.
Ooh, tasty.
Junkyard Joe number 1. Origin of a character introduced in the comic series Geiger. Kaya number 1. After the destruction of their village, a young girl with a magic arm and a fighting spirit is tasked with delivering her little brother to a faraway safe haven.
Ew.
Leonide the Vampire, a miracle at the Crow's Head. A small coastal village is home to normal people living quiet, simple lives until a shipwreck brings a small coffin and its occupant into their midst. Lots of horror
Classic.
this month because, it's Halloween and whatnot.
Spooky ween.
Speaking of, Werewolf by Night comes out on Friday or Thursday. Friday.
Oh, yes.
Night of the Ghoul number 1. Obsessive horror fan stumbles upon what was thought to be destroyed footage of a film destined to be a classic as Dracula, but the frames may have captured a monster that is more than myth. Also, apparently optioned by 20th Century Studios 1 day prior to the issue going on sale. Well then, there's another spec for you. Siren's Gate number 1. Tara, an inspiring writer, has never thought of herself as anyone special. For better or worse, that is all about to change. That's not a lot to go on.
No.
Maybe. Sweetie, Candy Vigilante number 1. Dark humor infused horror fantasy that tells the tale of Sweetie, a beautiful but unhinged, well-meaning blood relative of the mythological Candyman. Oh, that's weird.
Huh.
Does that mean that's canon now in the Candyman universe?
What?
Well,
I didn't watch the new movie, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm not really I'm not a big horror guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have friends who watch really bad horror because they love it. And
Yeah.
That's kind of all they watch. And then and then there's me. I will watch, Midsummer or kind of horror, psychological horror movies like that. And all.
Did you watch Men by 824?
Not yet. But
Not yet either.
I've seen his
Yeah,
other
one
movies,
on.
like Ex Machina and
Yeah, same.
Annihilation.
Did he do Annihilation?
No, wait. What's that one with Natalie Portman? He did that one, didn't he?
Yeah, Annihilation.
It was Annihilation. Okay. What's that one? Isn't that Dennis Villanueva he did Dune? Wasn't Annihilation
Dennis Villeneuve?
Villeneuve, yeah. Well, it was Jeremy Renner and wasn't that Annihilation? Jeremy Renner and Amy Ryan? Not Amy Ryan.
No, that was Arrival.
Arrival. Oh, well, they both start with an A. I was close.
Dennis Villeneuve did Arrival, yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures. 3 Keys,
fun.
Number 1. Humanity, survival against the wrath of the great old ones lies in the hands of a young woman and her furry yet violent mentor. Black Adam Justice Files, Justice Society Files, Dr. Fate number 1. One-shot prequel to Black Adam movie. We're going to keep getting these, and I assume, until the Black Adam movie comes out in November. Dark Crisis on November? Is it November or the end of October? Because Black Panther's November. Black Adam. I think it's at the end of October.
November something.
Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5. DC teases a possible permanent long-term death of established Justice League member in this. Ooh. Death of somebody.
Never mind. It's in 2 weeks.
Really? Black Adam is that soon? I haven't even seen commercials for on sale. Tickets on sale now. I saw.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw a commercial for Black Panther tickets on sale. Maybe they just think because The Rock's in it, they don't have to promote. Because he's got 80 million Instagram followers. Dark Crisis Deadly Green number 1. First appearance of Super Swamp Thing. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. There was an issue of Swamp Thing Green Hell number 1 by Chip Zdarsky that came out 8 months ago. I want to say maybe 9 months ago, and it was a great read. Issue 2 nowhere to be found. Heard nothing about it.
Damn.
Yeah. So where's that? I'd rather have that than this. Yeah, Sammy, you're probably right for Dark Crisis Omnibus. Um, see where it goes and how many
Mhm.
one
Mhm.
shots are in it and stuff. Dark Knight's Death Metal had like a ton of one shots, and if you like it to collect them all to make sure you got them all to get the whole story, it's like I'd rather just wait for the omnibus. Gotham City, year one, number one, Origin of Gotham City. Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number one, sequel to James Tinian's Joker series. I don't know who's writing this, but the first one's great. Oh, it's Francisco Calvia. Yeah, Tinian's Joker run was great, so I'm
Mhm.
totally on board, like following that story.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy number 5,
It's a dope cover.
foil edition with the little sun hat. I guess it's a mushroom though.
It's a mushroom. Yeah, that's cool.
Superman number 1, facsimile reprint, sort of as Azrael. Number 3, first appearance of an ancient foe who feeds on innocent hearts and molten lava. The guy eats lava. Okay. Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals continues in Star Fox number 1 and X-Men number 1. Hulk number 9, first appearance of Monolith, the ruler of a society built for Hulks by Hulks. Okay.
What?
That's gonna be interesting. Miracle Man number 0, one thought of anthology of stories reintroducing Miracle Man. Spider-Man number 1. So we still have the Amazing Spider-Man series going on, but this is now Spider-Man. Series continues from Edge of Spider-Verse series and debut new Spider-Verse characters, reintroduction of Morlun. Tomb of Dracula number 1, facsimile reprint of Tomb of Dracula, the first appearance of Dracula. Okay. So Prophet movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't know that Prophet was that big of a I didn't know
who
this popular. Yeah, like Prophet. Like I had a Prophet number 1 in a box that I bought off a guy, and I sold it for $2. Like I don't know why. Does anyone care about this movie or book? It's also by Rob Liefeld, who created Deadpool. I've never read Prophet, so I don't know if it's similar in tone.
I'm confused.
But Jake Gyllenhaal is starring. It's written by Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow scribe Mark Guggenheim, which could be good or bad. Probably bad, given his how long he has things go. I think
I can't see
season 9 now. So Jake has come on as producer. The draft is being completed right now. The draft that is being completed right now is a polish of the second act. There was one sequence that was added that everyone was like, how did we never think of that? Prophet is like, I wish I could share the screenplay with everybody else.
What?
Prophet is like, I wish I could. Does this guy break the fourth wall too, I guess? Because they're going to...
Maybe the writer's breaking the fourth wall. Let's give it a little...
It's the old adage, if it's not on the page, it's not on the screen. Mark Guggenheim, his draft got us Sam Hargrave, got us Jake Gyllenhaal. That's how good the paper is, but we always knew Jake was always making... Oh, yeah, he's in the remake of Roadhouse.
What?
Yeah, he's in the remake of Roadhouse. Sam was never going to be done with Extraction 2. Even a year ago, there was an additional 13-14 months, so we're extremely excited. In the business of movies, you just hope that your important contributors stay on board. As of today, Jake is fully engaged, giving notes, taking meetings, shaping the movie. Sam is in his free time away from Extraction 2 and is continuing to shape it. I'm super excited. Don't want to jinx it, but it's a big deal. Okay, I don't really know anything about Prophet, but people could be excited. I like Gyllenhaal as an actor, I guess. But yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Buy all those $2 Prophet number 1 books. Christian Bale wants to be in Star Wars. Talking to the Hollywood Reporter, all I ever wanted to be in Star Wars was to be in a Star Wars outfit and hit my head on a door or something. As I walk through, the real nerds who watch Star Wars way too many times always knew that one scene where the stormtrooper hits his head on the door as he comes through, I wanted to be that guy. That was it. But look, if I'm fortunate enough to be more than that, oh man, yeah, what a delight that would be. I've still got the figures from when I was little. I also know Kathy Kennedy very well because she
Oh
was
my
working with Spielberg when
god.
I did Empire of the Sun, and now she runs the Star Wars universe. So yeah, why haven't we got Christian Bale in a Star Wars movie yet? As like, I don't know, lock him in for 10 movies. Great actor, could play anything, a villain, a hero. Like, just do it. Like, put him in High Republic and make him one of the Jedi.
Yeah, do something.
Like the
Jesus Christ.
just do it. Just do it. I mean,
Something.
some people are saying like he could be Thrawn, but they've already filmed
Eh.
Ahsoka, and
Yeah, so like they've got
don't
Thrawn.
know
They're
that
just not telling.
they would have. He would have.
They're just not telling us who it
do
is.
that. Oh, maybe. Do you think they're laying the groundwork for this? Like Bale's like, oh, I always wanted to be it, and then you see Thrawn show up in Ahsoka, and you're like, oh, he already is in it.
That, you know what? I'll give you $5. I'll give you fucking $10 if that's the case.
If he shows up as Thrawn?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. That's a stretch.
Well, I mean, they were done filming Love and Thunder long before they started shooting.
True.
Ahsoka.
True.
What do you want to do? Makeup again so soon, though? I mean,
Probably
it's really
not.
only like face paint and hands. Like
True.
Thrawn's always impeccably dressed in his Imperial uniform.
I guess they would really just have to give him a hair cap and give him a sheet and then just spray him, right? Just spray the fuck out of him.
Blue skin and red eyes.
Not hard. Fucking 20 minutes of getting sprayed and putting eye contacts in. Put a suit on. It's not bad.
Did we just come up with the best role for Christian Bale in Star Wars?
Because you know that he would lose like 25 pounds to be super slim in the face.
I don't want actors to do that anymore.
You don't want him to do that anymore?
No, like
he's only done it 9 times, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Tom Hanks gave himself diabetes for doing it. Like,
that's crazy. Is that what it was? Like yeah.
Okay, so comic book movie had a report about there may be a good reason why Warner Brothers is struggling to find a Kevin Feige. Zaslav is still searching for someone to take charge of extended universe, though the hunt for an executive to enact his vague 10-year plan isn't proving to be easy. He may want to find his own Kevin Feige, but it's easier said than done. And prolific producer Dan Lin has already turned him down. Unfortunately, the DCU has become Hollywood's poison apple, something emphasized in a report from The Wrap, while others are said to be in the mix for the job that's so far been held by names like Greg Silverman, Jeff Johns, John Berg, and Walter Hamada. Insiders don't believe the gig is an overly desirable one. It's a very narrow group of people who can run and effectively get DC films back on track while handling the creative and business, and let's be frank, political minefields that come with that job. It sounds like Zaslav's manager style is another issue, and he's not winning over any fans as a result. He reportedly likes 7 a.m. meetings with one Warner Brothers producer telling the trade, why would Dan Lin want to take the job? DC is a huge priority for Zaslav, but who wants to come on board and lead a film division that's already canceled a film that's ready to go and have a micromanaging CEO? It's also said that Warner Brothers' Kevin Feige won't enjoy the same level of creative freedom.
Not even
like what's the point then? As the Marvel Studios president becomes, as one producer puts it, there is no other Feige. Warner will never give autonomy like that to one person. In other words, it will always be Zaslav who has the final say. Even current DC film bosses Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi are only allowed to greenlight projects with budgets under $35 million. So, like Harley Quinn.
What the point?
Series,
yeah. Like, what's the point?
You can do an animation show, but that's like it. That applies to none of the upcoming movies now that the decision has been made to pivot away from HBO Max exclusive titles. The whole thing sounds rather like shambles. Hopes that DCU might suddenly reach its full potential once again seems naive. We're not sure who can save Marvel. Just buy DC, get it over
Shit
with.
Shambles.
Just get it over with and buy them. Fuck.
Yeah.
I can understand why no one wants this job. Like, you're gonna walk into David Zaslav's office and he's like, "Okay, I got it. You have a 10-year plan. You can do almost anything you want, except I get final say." You cannot spend more than $35 million. If you want to, I have a say. I can say no. Like, who, I understand like the bean counting a bit, but you've burned so many bridges with your fans.
What do you think you can buy for $35 million?
At this point, like
you could buy what, a script?
Episodes.
Oh, but I'm trying to think, right? Like they're allowing them to get what, bare bones crew, right? Yeah. So like you can hire a director, a writer, three producers.
Yeah.
And then go through like what? Early on stage production, I guess, and not production, but development, and try to spend 3/4 of that, and then be like, all right, like we got enough, like spend the other 100. I don't know. Like, are people just not coming to these meetings with good enough PowerPoints?
Like, if this is the budget, like there's no way that Green Lantern show is getting made.
Like, how is Blue Beetle sneaking by? Explain it to me.
Or Doom Patrol. Well, I guess that might be in its final season.
Shh, don't have Doomies. I like Doom Patrol.
Yeah. Okay. So this week we got the last Black Panther 2 trailer.
Fuck me, by the way, eh? Holy snapping assholes, it was good.
With tickets on sale, Marvel Studios released an epic new trailer and poster for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, featuring our best look yet at MCU's new Black Panther, Namor, Ironheart, and more.
Oh, where was Ironheart? Am I blind? Did I miss that?
Yeah, she's in it twice. She's in it. So she's in it 3 times. Sorry. You see her in the suit taking off. You see her in the helmet with saying "Let's go."
Right.
You see her outside the suit.
I forgot. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, you should, because Namor's got fucking wings, ankle wings.
Yeah, he does.
He looks
big time.
He looks amazing. He
He does look amazing. Like, they took a character. Let's be real. They took a character that looked in the comics forever, looked ridiculous.
It's kind of
like
little ankle wings in a skimpy bathing suit.
Like, they literally said, like, okay, you can't copy Aquaman, but you can get
give
close.
Him less clothes.
You can get real close, and it's like, okay, and it's like, we're gonna take the colors. All right, we're gonna alter them a little bit. It's like, okay, and then we're gonna get him close to the same weapon. Okay, and then we're gonna put tiny wings on his feet. And they're like, okay, sure. But they made him look so good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
I'm excited, dude.
So in the trailer, you can see a woman is in the Black Panther suit, but I don't know why people think it's Shuri.
I am going along with my original theory and saying that it's going to be like 2 or 3 different people in the suit throughout the movie, and then at the end, whoever gets chosen.
So here's the.
Yeah, it's at the end, and it's clearly a woman's figure.
Oh, for
obviously.
sure, it's a woman. But
yeah,
I don't know that it's Shuri.
No, but I feel like, of course, it could be, again, any of them. So I truly feel like it's gonna go through its stages throughout the movie. They're gonna wear the suit, but somebody is gonna take. What is it? That purple stuff?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. One of them's going to take... Power. Yeah, they're going to take that business, and whoever goes and, does that, obviously, is going to get picked. But I guarantee you right now, whoever does it is going to see Killmonger in the plane of existence, afterlife, because we know he's going to be in the movie.
You think so, eh?
Oh, buddy. I bet you any money.
Michael Jordan's back.
Well, even for like a little baby cameo, but I think they're gonna put him.
Baby cameo.
Yeah, little babes cameos, but they're gonna put him. They're gonna put him in at some point for a brief memento, And I feel like whoever takes the purple thing, again, I'm sorry, I forget what it's called, is gonna don the final Black Panther. Dude, he looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, and like they showed Wakanda getting flooded and shit. Like that was, dude. There's so much shit.
I still don't really know what the military stuff is going on. You don't really know what that plot point is. Like,
well, I think it's obviously, again, they're going with the fact of
they're trying
Wakanda.
to get Wakanda.
Well, oh, that's so sick. Yeah, Wakanda came out. They're like, wow, secret nation. We had no idea. Where are the other secret nations? Yeah. Namor's like, this can't happen. Fuck you guys. And then floods the fuck out of them. And then I figure that they're going to come together and fight the army. But like, man, that's just so much. That's so much power and not enough army, you know? So I don't know. Like, they're definitely going to fight each other. Then who are they going to Oh my god. Dude. Like, unreal. Okay, right there. Okay. But his headgear, his, like, everything, even, oh my god, even that, dude, was, like, so good. I'm creaming right now just thinking about I gotta rewatch it now. Oh my god. It's crazy.
Okay.
This is nuts. I can't believe this is crazy. This is also crazy.
So Marvel Studios rumored to be turning upcoming 6-episode TV shows into standalone specials like Guardians and Werewolf by Night. I don't mind them doing it for lesser known characters, but if you're gonna do it you can't do it for Nova. No way. You can't do it for Moon Knight. That's ridiculous. But I'm okay with like C-level characters. Like, so here we know there's a Wonder Man and Nova series. That's been announced. Well, no, they haven't. I guess, have they been officially announced, or we just know that Marvel's working on it? They just haven't given it a date yet.
They've definitely not been officially announced. They've been,
because they're casting for it.
Yeah.
I don't know that, like, Wonder Man, okay, but Nova, there's so much space stuff with Nova that you can't just do that in one 45-minute episode. And Wonder Man, being in West Coast Avengers, like, why isn't it, like, you should have White Vision in there, or something.
There was rumor that White Vision was going to show up in Armor Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sure how
I'm okay with them doing some things as like an hour special, but like,
agree.
I get that these, like, Wonder Man's not an A-list. Nova's probably arguably an A-list-ish. I would say it's probably, and if Keith isn't here, he can speak to it, whether Nova's a more popular comic book in the comics as a seller than Guardians was before Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, Wonder Man's always been like, seems like a B character to me, given that he was West Coast Avengers. But yeah, I don't think that you can do Nova as a show, but or as a one shot.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see more things like the little Groot 2-minute episodes. If you watched it, were hilarious.
I only watched. I only watched
like
one.
Minute 30 each, but they're funny. Like, more stuff like that. That doesn't cost a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex Ross did a bunch of timeless variants 2 years ago with a white background and really nice images of heroes. Starting with timeless number 1, he's back, but he's doing all villains this time.
Oh fuck.
Oh
my
god. For
god.
illustrating many of Marvel's heroes, and a timeless representation was easily matched by the passion I felt for illustrating the villains. Marvel clearly has some of the greatest concepts in the realm of supervillains as well as heroes. So look for that starting in March 2023.
Are we gonna get a full screen of this pic or? Oh yeah, give it to me, Daddy. Okay, so holy shit, holy fuck, is that Loki one is crazy, man? They're all crazy. Holy shit, Red Skull, fucking Vincent D'Onofrio in the background there. Lizard looks a little wonky. Yeah, Mephisto looks crazy.
So I don't think these are the actual ones because they're going to be just
Yeah.
white
Who's that supposed to
background
be?
with, this
Yeah.
Dormammu,
Maybe.
Mysterio,
Yeah.
Vulture.
Vulture.
Emma Frost is like an anti-hero. She's been part of the X-Men for a long time. At
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
point. Red Skull.
Oh
Hela,
shit!
Doctor
What's her
Doom.
name? Yeah.
Hela,
Yeah.
Venom.
Helena, Venom, Green Goblin. Who the fuck is
Mole
the guy with the
Man.
Mole Man? Holy shit! Juggernaut,
Thanos.
Mysterio.
Phoenix.
Oh,
Ultron.
Ultron looks pretty
Scorpion.
good. Scorpion, Kang,
Kang. Zemo. The leader. Super
Brainiac.
Skrull.
Nope, not Brainiac. Sorry.
Leader. Rhino. Apocalypse. Nice. Yeah. What's this thing in the background?
Who's that supposed to be? Galactus? Galactus.
Oh, yeah, it's the face of Galactus. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, Black Cat. Oh, I missed the whole bottom row here.
Black Cat.
Elektra.
Fucking Elektra. Sandman.
Oh, now it's all feet.
Oh. What is with that that Scorpion? Who the hell is that?
Scorpion.
No, the Scorpion tail. What the fuck?
It's
That looks awful.
Yeah, it doesn't have the stinger on it. It's a bit weird.
That's a dildo right there.
So look for that in stores starting 2023.
Who the fuck? Okay, sorry.
Okay, so yeah, Todd McFarlane on Monday tweeted that there's big Spawn news coming today.
Jesus, give me a
So
break.
This was his full tweet. His first tweet: Spawn movie update tomorrow.
He's an artist, for Christ's sake. Well, how does this happen? I just love. Man, he makes me laugh, dude. Todd McFarlane fucking makes me laugh.
Yeah,
and like
that was the Ross painting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Timeless variant starting 2023 with all villains, like he did 2 years ago with the. Yeah, so then the time came around for the announcement, and then he tweeted this: "Everyone, Spawn movie news delayed till tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Sorry for delay." Just like he's been teasing news for 2015. Like supposed to be rated R. Jamie Foxx was on board. Jeremy Renner was on board. Broken City writer Brian. I never actually saw Broken City. Was it any good?
No, me neither.
After Joker came out, renewed interest was in doing it, and
it's
unclear whether Renner or Fox are even involved still. I think Fox is probably still involved.
Yeah, I feel like because they probably molded his face and did all the stuff for like everything. So I don't know, man.
So maybe tomorrow we'll get.
I would love to get some news. I would love to talk about Spawn. You know what I mean? Like I feel. There's certain things about the movie that I enjoyed when they made it.
Oh, John Leguizamo was a clown, amazing.
He was amazing, so good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good things about that movie, and if they, took that and made it into something spectacular, they could take it off into a decent realm. And like, there's so many things that you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it just makes me want to rewatch the HBO cartoon. The animated show. Yeah, 100%. Oh my god. Okay,
Josh is gonna vape or do something, and I'm gonna do the unboxing, Sammy, and we'll take a look at what you sent us, so we can.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah. So first, I gotta tell a story, I guess. Well, while I'm doing this, so we have a PO box for the You Sell Comics. So if anyone wants to send us stuff, they can.
Yeah, send it.
Like the generous Sammy did. But really, the only thing we ever get is junk mail put in there by Canada Post. So I check it like every couple of months, essentially. And there's always like 4 cards in there. One's from our local MP, and 3 things from like Sarnia, like a business director or whatever, like things I don't. So, anyways. So, the last time I checked it was in June, I think. So then I knew Sammy told us this was coming, so I went to go check it. And I put my key in the box and it didn't work. I'm like, oh, this is weird. So I go up to the front And I'm like, hey, I think there's something wrong with my key or my box. I can't get in. And she's like, oh, what box number are you? I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, yeah, just a minute. I'm like, is there a problem? She's like, yeah, your box expired in July. So that's why you can't get into it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Did you send me a notice? They're like, no, we just put a notice in the box. I'm like, but if I don't check it, how would I know it's expired? Well, I don't know. I'm like, you have my information. You know who owns it. You have my phone number. You have my email address. You have my address to send me a notice that the thing is expiring and you didn't do that. She's like, no, we don't do that. So
Perfect.
I'm like, well, I'm happy to like renew the box now. Like, can I do that? She's like, no, they lock it for 6 months. I can't do anything in the system. Okay, so how do I get what's in there? And she's like, well, you did get this package today, which was Sammy's. We'll just do a manual delivery if you have your ID with you. And then we can set up another box, or I can call to see if we can get it unlocked. So I did. They did do a manual transfer, so I did get it. And then I opened another box later on because I couldn't get the same box back because they couldn't, like, even customer service didn't have the ability to unlock the box for 6 months, even though it was the same person. So, okay. Oh, nice little comic shield box. Oh, more boxes. Nice.
Are you still doing the multiple camera setup situation?
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot.
No problem. Producer Jonathan forgot to, so we'll have to
Okay,
fire
so
him and then rehire him.
First box. This side first. Okay, let's see what's in the first box. Where do you get these comic shield things? I've never seen these before. I usually only send, when I mail stuff out, I send it in like a Gemini mailer, but I've never seen these comic shield boxes before. Oh, Oh man.
What? What's happening? What?
Thor, signed by. It's signed by Miko Suyan, the artist. Oh wait, that's upside down. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's sick.
Oh wait, can you see that, Josh? Oh
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I'm watching the stream. The is that Silver Surfer in the reflection of the first one?
Oh yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, it is. That's an awesome one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yo, that is an insane TMNT cover.
It says the key. Okay, what's I don't follow TMT comics. What's key about it? Is it the guy in the front who has like the Wolverine claws?
It's the Red Hood, right? Because it's Ralph's alter ego or something.
The nice house on the lake, #1.
I can't remember.
Very nice.
Oh shit.
The comic shield boxes. Do you get the is it just comicboxshield.com or something? Oh, here it's on the back.
Jenica.
It's on the back.
Jenica,
the female turtle from the weird 90s show that we all laughed about so many months ago.
Yeah.
Sweet. How did you didn't even know that was in the comics. Okay. So these cool comic shield boxes, Sammy knows the owner. You can go to comicshield.com. So they have these for the single issues, and then they also have a bigger box for the slabs. Okay, so Sammy, you shouldn't have sent 2 slabs. Jesus.
Holy sweet Johnson.
Okay. So we also have. Oh, Department of Truth #8. Man, I really like that Thor one. That one's sweet. No. Issues 96. Okay, so we got a Department of Truth #8. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting which way this is. Okay. that upside? Is that right side up? Okay, so you got Department of Truth number 8, 9.8, and then so we also have a Batman 3 Jokers number 1 signed by Jason.
Damn.
Magic,
Wow.
Anderson and Jeff Johns. Sam, did you send this into CGC when they were doing that? Like, was it 2 years ago they were doing this, or did you get it signed at a con? Man, that's sweet. I love the red hood, the old red hood style.
That cover is amazing.
Yeah, the Department of Truth
Fuck.
comic edition. Sweet. Yeah, well, I also have to give these away to the USL Comics people. Sweet. Totally appreciate that, Sammy. I do have your address, so I'm gonna send you some USL Comics merch. I don't know if you're in North. I have your address, but I don't know if you're
18 months to get back.
Really? It took that long? See, when they announced that, I'm like, oh, maybe I should send in my 3 Jokers for that. And I am glad I didn't. But you had the patience, young man.
Wow. That's huge.
Okay, so, sorry, just bumped the mic. Oh, you're in, okay, so let me just, check something here. Yeah, so I have your address. I'm going to send you some USL Comics merch. Just see.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
It's the least we could do.
Oh, so you're kind of North Texas. How cold does it get in North Texas? Well, you're kind of mid.
North Texas.
It's kind of, well, yeah, he's near the top. I sent them in. It was just.
Oh, that makes okay. So okay. So what? The time frame turnaround now is probably like what? Half that, maybe.
Yeah, they're getting better. Like I think 1 or 2 months now. They hired a ton of people. We're giving out like signing bonuses with $1,000 to start and stuff because they were so desperate for people. But yeah, does it get cold where you are in the winter? Oh wait, doesn't Texas get snow now? Didn't you guys get snow last year?
I think they got snow last year. It was off and on for a little bit. Something like.
From mid-December to February, it can get as low 20-ish. That's not cold.
Lowest 20-ish.
It could be cold for people who live there. So we have
20-ish as in 20-ish as in Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Still.
Okay.
It's not
Still.
But we're gonna send you some Music Hall comic merch, and I'll see what else I can put in there for you. But I totally appreciate this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. And
Super
maybe
cool.
We'll have some giveaways, and maybe I can do a charity thing. I gotta figure that out, but I'd like to maybe raise some money for some good charities that we are fans of.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
Above 100 or above for 60 days straight.
how do people live?
Yeah, how do you live, bro?
I don't
That's
know, like
fucked.
it's just getting worse everywhere, right? Like
Yeah.
Florida's underwater. Everything's on, like, California's on fire.
Yeah.
We've been here, like, my wife and I have been talking about how to mitigate the next flood. That eventually might happen in our basement because we have 2 sump pumps, but that didn't do that. If the water's got nowhere to go.
That's so fucked.
So my brother was like, well, why don't you just get like one of those diesel pull start generators or water pumps, and you just put a hose and run a hose all the way up the stairs out to the driveway.
Yeah.
No, Sammy, I'm happy to send you some USO Comics merch. That's what it's there for. That's why we got it, to give stuff out to people who
It's the back and forth, baby.
Support we're Canadian. We're nice. We do things like that.
Yeah.
I'm also glad you said you sent 0 cowboy merch. That warms my heart.
We expected something. We thought it was coming. We were worried.
like a Dak Prescott Funko Pop or something, with a broken hand. Although apparently he's close to coming back already, which is weird. Like, what?
Yeah.
He's not being ruled out for next.
That's why I kept him on my bench.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll have to do something to try and help. Although the city infrastructure, we need a new mayor, which. So in our
2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah. So in our who's running for the mayor of Toronto? Is it just David? Is he even opposed? Anyways, so we've had this. Sarni's had the same mayor since 1980. I don't know. It's the second longest serving mayor in Canada or something. But he's never really raised property taxes here, so nothing gets fixed. Like the roads suck in Sarnia. There's full of potholes, and he does like one road a year. It's terrible. But they never put they've had multiple city reports since 1960s saying that our storm drain infrastructure is not good enough. In the 60s, it wasn't good enough, and now we have climate change on top of that. So people are pretty mad, and it's entirely possible, maybe, just maybe, our friend Nathan who was the city council before, is running for mayor. Maybe he will usurp the current mayor.
Wow.
I don't know, and fix this fucking town. But it's a nice place to live. It's just broken down.
Classic.
Also, we'd Sammy got to meet Jerry Jones yesterday. What was that?
Wow.
Like?
Yeah.
Did he make you kiss the rings? All 4 Super Bowl rings?
Kiss the rings. What if he like carries him with him?
He's got
just in case.
He's got to wear
just in case,
right? Do you think he's wearing
just in
all
case,
4 all the time. That's gotta be like some heavy rings.
Just in case.
Yeah, so we got to figure out, try and maybe do something else. I don't know. There is a thing called a dry well where you dig a hole. You dig a hole in your backyard, and then you put like a kind of a barrel in the ground that seeps out. So it seeps out over time, but it just has another place to dump the water while it's.
Yeah.
Sammy says was so nervous, had to suit up.
Oh, suit up.
Oh.
What's going on?
Like,
what's the deal?
Like in football gear, or like suit up like you had to wear?
No, he had a suit. I bet he met him.
Suit and tie. I
At a thing. Met him at a thingy.
I don't like suit and ties. I didn't even wear a suit and tie at my wedding. I wore jeans. Jeans and a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next week there'll be no show. 0 show. Unless we do it on a different day. Although I'm gone Tuesday, Wednesday. I might call an audible and go to a Leafs game on Thursday if Josh is around. He's contemplating. I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Then I have to stay another day and get a day longer in the hotel. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
Possible.
But yeah, so
we'll figure it out.
I'm in Toronto Tuesday, but then I'm in Hamilton Wednesday, and then I have to drive back to Toronto Thursday. No, fuck that.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, so for sure the week after on Tuesday at 9:30, but maybe we'll do an audible ourselves and do Thursday.
Oh, Sammy will do it for the show. Yeah, Sammy's got the show.
Give any time, I'll do the show for you all next week.
He's got the show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So again, thanks. We will do something, give this away to all the watchers, etc.
Yeah.
Giveaways for the comic site, and we totally appreciate you, Sammy.
Super.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking with us. And we'll be back in a week and a half
or two. Yeah.
But we'll be back. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.